first thing we need to do is see if the engine's locked up. We already checked the oil, and those things are kind of bad for that. That sounds great. So we already checked the oil. It's got a little bit, it'll be enough to crank it over, but it smells horribly like old gas. So I think they did try to start this without a distributor, or it had a bad ignition module. So on the base models, the distributor hole's right there. You probably don't want the cobwebs going down there with you if you can help it. I mean, we're going to change the oil on this if we get the fire at all, but there's probably a bunch of gross stuff in here we need to get out of it. Yep. But let's see if the engine's locked up. So we got our crank pulley right here. See over here, got our crank pulley down there, and we're going to try to set that to top dead center, but I need to see if it even rolls. And we've been parting out this car, so the floor is kind of nasty. See this quality unit here, so I'm going to grab something possibly nastier to lay on.
What did I do with that big wrench I had? That big wrench for.
So let's see if this is locked up. It's been sitting for 12 years, I said. So we just got a 1/2-inch drive in here. Oh, it sounds terrible, but it's not locked up. Oh, it's getting better. In fact, I can feel compression. Eli, can you try to line that up top?
Yeah. I can't see any marks on the wheel. Oh. Is that the arrow, or is that a piece of rust? And I can't get my hand down there. I think it's a piece of rust.
And it's got compression.
Yeah?
You can't see no marks on there?
No.
It's got a lot of compression. It's tight. Nothing. We should have been around it by now.
I don't see any marks.
Hi. Should have seen it by now.
No, I don't see any.
Well, why don't you turn on that? Let me look at it. Maybe you're just missing it.
Probably.
Okay. Let's see. We're looking down at the crank pulley here. See the marks on our plastic piece there. We're trying to find the notch on the crank pulley. And we got a genuine Mitsubishi belt on here.
That's not good. Oh, not good.
Yeah, it might be original. Yeah, I haven't seen a mark on this yet either. Surely they put a mark on the single overhead cams pulleys.
They would have been all the way around.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Okay, we'll try a different approach here, and we'll take this timing cover off, and then we'll be able to see where the cams are at. Okay, let me go get a 1/4 inch for that. How am I supposed to tell if this is shooting anything useful?
You have another person look at it.
Wow. Okay, why don't you shoot this up here then? Because I can't tell what I'm looking at. If anything. Okay, so we're going to try to take this front cam cover off. If this was an interference engine, this would have been the first step I took, just to make sure we're not crashing the valves into anything. But since it's not an interference engine, I don't really care. We'll also see if the belt's any good. Okay, got that cover bolt off here, and I think there's one up front. And that looks like we're getting somewhere. First time I've never had a cam cover off a base model. Really? I don't know anything about these engines much, except they got less compression and 2 valves per cylinder instead of 4. Okay, that's easy enough.
There gotta be some big valves.
Yeah, probably bigger than the quad cam ones. So there's our mark here on the cam, and then there's one on the metal right there, you can see. So if we line that up with that, it'll it could be 180 out, but it'll be something anyway. Let's see, help me line that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over you. Get out of his face, boy.
I know. How's it looking? I know.
I think it's been a little lonely.
Yeah, I saw him carrying around the shock collar for issue. You can shoot a picture of his face a little bit. This little guy. It's a good pooch here, Mitsu. Alright, how am I doing on mark?
You're off still. About an inch away. 2 teeth off. 1.5 teeth. Tooth. Half. You're like 1/4. Yep, just like that.
Okay. Okay. So we got our cam in position. Let's look back at our crank pulley and see if anything is showing up. I just don't see a mark on this crank pulley. I don't know if it's rusted away.
Probably.
Or what, but we'll try to start it like this. And if it backfires real bad, it's probably 180 degrees out. And then we'll go from there.
Always make it run backwards.
No, it won't run basically. It'll try to shoot fireballs out of the intake probably.
Sounds like fun.
So we're gonna go get our distributor here. So I've never put a distributor in one of these, but I've done it in traditional V8 engines. And so presumably we want to put this rotor somewhere that's going to point at our #1 spark plug when we put the cap on. So if we grab our #1 spark plug, which is this one, and then I'll go get the cap. Cap and rotor look good that we got here. So I think we're going to be okay with that. These are probably marked. Let's see. Yep, #1. So obviously it goes this way, like that. So we want to figure out where the rotor is going to be at #1 here. So probably something to that effect, like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and position the rotor pointing somewhere between there and there. So if we do that here.
Delicious.
So this is where our #1 needs to point to basically, which is good question inside here. Let's see. A good question. So that is probably going straight back to here. From what I can figure out. So this is actually here where number 1 needs to be. And so if we assign this back onto here, making a mess of things. So somewhere in this region, we want the rotor to point, which it is. So we need to slip this in our dirty engine here. With this pointing to that. Okay. Okay, see that rolled backwards, which is pretty typical. We're probably a tooth off on the distributor. So I'll pull this back up and we'll kind of over that a little bit. Go past where it needs to be. And there we go. So that's pointing to where we think number 1's going to be. And again, first time I'm timing one of these distributors on this base model, but if it works like anything else, this is either correct or it's 180 degrees out. And if that's the case, we'll just have to roll this over until this marks back to here and repeat this process. So there's not a lot of adjustment on these, so you can't really be a tooth off and be okay. Just kind of watch that. But let's see what we got here. I'm not going to worry about fastening anything down too tightly. We're just going to put it in. Let's see, one of these. Let's see. One of these must be the coil. So luckily these wires were already here and they're probably good enough to see if this thing will bark, which is kind of what we're trying to do today. Because we got to make a fuel system for it. So that's gone in there, there. Probably gonna need to get at least one of the screws for the distributor cap. And these will go here. Most likely. Yep, doing things. Yep, so let me go get that screw for that. We're missing one, but one should be enough for now. Okay, stick the screw in here where it's easy to get to.
This light makes it look like we're working on a coal mine.
It does. This is like the darkest part of the shop we got this car in right now. The part out cars don't really get the primo spots that we work on good cars on. Yeah, you'd think I'd be able to start that screw, but I'm proving myself wrong. Screw broke off in there? You should do this for me then. This is high quality YouTube entertainment and knowledge. If you want to see somebody struggle to put a screw in a distributor for 10 minutes, this is the channel, I'm telling you. Okay. Like I said, we're missing one screw, but we're not going to be setting any RPM limits today, so I think we're going to be okay. Okay. Alright, so that's good. Well, not great, but it's good enough. We got oil, motor's not locked up. We have a distributor in. We have no fuel system.
Got brake clean.
We have some brake clean. It's not great for an engine.
We got a can of gas over there. We can put one of the brake clean jugs.
Now that sounds unsafe and perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do that. You've been working on this battery, right?
Yeah, it should have been maintaining.
Well, that ain't the right size at all. It's pretty big.
Just grab some copper wire and jam it in there and make it fit.
Yeah. What is that, like a 12?
I think it is.
It's pretty deep.
I think I could use water.
These are pretty corroded too.
I shouldn't get it all the time, should it?
I would think this would be hot. At least the coil power. Stupid question. Where's the coils on these cars? Is this it?
I guess so. That's where the distributor goes to, the distributor lead.
Yeah. So that must be the coil. This has been chewing on a little.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, hungry, huh?
Yeah. I got a piece of the AC insulation too.
Delicious. It's grounded. Well, let's make sure it's not the distributor. See if there's any spark here. Keep your fingers pretty far back. It'll throw an arc pretty good, especially if you got holes in your wires.
It's pretty quick, I'll tell you too.
All right, go ahead and crank it. Don't see anything, do you?
Well, no, but you're also touching it directly.
Okay, try again.
No.
Okay, we don't have any sparks still.
You're good.
I wonder if this coil's any good.
Yeah, turn it off.
This GoPro gets really hot. It's about dead too.
It's lost 60% since we started.
Been rolling for about 15 minutes though. So.
Yeah, that's only like 40 minutes total.
How long does it take to charge?
Days.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We got 3 batteries. That one I've been charging for like 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Doesn't look great. Pretty gross these wires get sometimes.
You want to test it at that plug?
I'm trying to figure out how this works. Because there's another thing on the back here that goes into this coil. I don't know which part's the actual coil. You want to just take this coil off. I think it's just a couple of 10s. In the back here.
That just seems like it's... I'm talking about this little
Because this isn't the wiring for the actual coil, is it?
it goes into these. I think it...
Like, what's this?
That goes to the back of the... Is that a ground?
It's got like 3 wires in it.
It could be chassis
It's
ground.
more than ground. You sure don't go to the coil? Yeah, there's a plug here.
Plug.
Be careful, this car's not made out of much anymore.
Yeah.
Can you get this plug off? I don't know which one of these things. I think we ought to just take that coil off. Unplug it. See that plug on the bottom? Eli's still got good young legs and whatnot. Okay, so presumably this coil's got bullet holes, right? Which one?
I can see the other one.
Oh, is that smaller than that? I think I need an 8. Got an 8mm. Not your
Should have
stuff.
one on my socket set. Do it again.
I don't think Chris has an OnlyFans account he's posting on.
He's not going to either.
I'd subscribe.
I just ain't hot enough. Sorry.
Like all cap.
I don't think anybody would like that. Well, somebody would.
Yeah, of course they would. Or you could just say that you're a 30-year-old woman and stick your toes in jam.
Wow. It's offensive.
It's offensive. I think it would be offensively effective. So much ago.
This throttle wasn't exactly in the way. Help. started to turn it? Yeah? Can you get the ears?
Probably. I would hope so.
Didn't even know this coil was here, but yeah, of course it's got one. First time diagnosing an SOHC.
Yeah. Emission-wise.
Okay, so we got the coil off the back of the motor, so we can get to it easily. And we're going to ohm it out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to ohm this thing out. We're checking the secondary here. It's reading about 11 kilo ohms, which is a little bit on the high side, but we do need to check the factory manual on this one, see what they specify. Let's check the primary. Primary is 9 ohms. So I'm going to go check the factory service manual for this and see what it's supposed to be, but that's probably fine. So we checked, and the 11,000 ohms on the secondary is correct. So this coil is actually good. So we're going to check next to see if the coil is getting power from the car. You can look at the connector that goes to that. We might have had a short here, or this is just in such pitiful connect. Because yeah, these I don't know. Hopefully we didn't hurt anything else in the car, because that's not very good. Okay. Below standard. A little bit. So let me turn the key on.
Watch it shoot sparks.
So the alarm works.
Sure does. I pulled the terminal, so.
Things are clicking now.
Why is it so hot?
Okay, let's see if this has any power. So we'll go to volts. I don't know which one's which, but it doesn't really matter for our case here.
Just remove the front ones.
I guess I could just test on the,
The wire.
convenient test zone on the wires themselves. Nothing. I assume that should have some voltage even when it's off. Hey Braden, since you're standing there, you want to go hit the key and crank on it for a minute?
Right here?
Yep. Well, let me plug the distributor in case it needs the cam sensor signal to do anything with this. Hold on. I wasn't loud enough.
This is a good spot.
I got my fingers about to roll. Okay, crank on it. Okay, quit. So our coil's not getting power, for sure. Braden, crank it for 5 or 6 seconds. Motor's sounding better. We still got nothing here, so that's cool, I guess. Probably there's a cam sensor in here. Tells the ECUs what's happening. I guess we could hook the Tactrix up to it and see if it's got RPM. Evo scan. Data logger on.
Fuck up your name.
Oh, probably. Okay, so luckily this car is actually a 98, so it does have the flash ECU in it. But I'm pretty confident this ECU is not getting power. We probably removed something important from the dash we need to put back. So we got the key to on. It's cranks, that's fine. So let's see if Evo Scan will connect. Nope, so probably not have any juice to the ECU. We'll keep looking. So kind of as suspected, we took the wiring off the dash from the back of it and put it back in, and now we are able to connect with Evo Scan, so that's a really good sign. Eli, you want to crank on this thing and see if I get an RPM reading inside the software here?
Not particularly, sure.
Oh yeah. Yep, stop. Okay, so as you saw, we got an RPM reading now. We may have spark. So, now that the computer has power, our coil has power. I think we're making progress. Hey, so we're back. We ended up replacing the power transistor module on this. Yes, the SOHCs have one. It's right here. We did the factory service manual bench test on this, and ours was bad. So we picked up a new one. We do have strong spark now. So let's see if this will bark off a little bit. All right, Eli, give her a cranky crank. Keep going. Battery's probably loose. Try again. There we go. Lose the battery connection here. All right, try now. What's that distributor 180 out? We probably have the distributor 180 degrees out, so we're going to put this back at top dead center and pull this out, and then rotate it top dead center again on the cam, and then we should be good. Get that or something. See the mark right here if you look. It does got good compression somehow. Three more teeth. Whoop. That's pretty good. Okay. So we're going to take our distributor back out.
That's not on it.
Yes, it is.
Before it's close enough for my purposes.
Okay.
This out. Okay. Now roll it around till that white dot comes back up. Whoa, too far. Back it up too deep. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we got our mark line back up. We're going to line this back up with number one. So we got to put our distributor in. Stud over here you got to line this up with. So that's off, so we're going to have to back this back up. Let it kind of roll that way. Yep. So that should be about where number one is, which is here. It's pointing to the spot on the cap. So, yep, should be pretty close to that. Got our screw. Plug wires on. Okay. Get my bottle of gasoline, allegedly. See if she'll bark off for a sec. There should be some gas down in it. You hear that?
I did.
She's starting to catch.
So close. Okay.
It's right
I know it
there.
doesn't seem like much, but it did start to catch. I think if we hook a fuel system up to this, this is going to run. So we'll be back for that. This thing's been sitting about 12 years. Fire it up, Eli. It's running. Huh? Yeah, I bet. A little smoky. It's okay. God. You're spitting out 100 years with acorns. And just like that, idles like nothing. Well, next test, let's see if the transmission works. Put in gear. You gotta step on brake. Did she disconnect the cable? There it goes. We got something tied up over there. Oh, I don't think the wheel was screwed on. Try again. Go ahead. It's working. Go ahead, it's working. Leaking a little coolant. Working fine. Your tire is so flat on the bottom, it's hitting the strut. Like the flat spot is just swamping the strut. Yeah, it's got any oil pressure? Oh, the gauge is probably unhooked. We probably didn't hook any of them wires up. It'd be knocking by now. We got all never works. Motor sounds perfect. Well, there you have it. A single overhead cam 3000 GT can sit for 12 years, and
Oh, I spilled a bunch of oil when I killed it.
yeah, once you get it sparked back and a fuel system, and it fired right up basically. Yeah. It's just running like a sewing machine.
Better than my engine.
It's very quiet.
Oh yeah, it probably is better than up there.
Wow, well, we'll stay tuned and we'll do some parking lot driving.
A little gas somewhere.
Hey, I think this tank's approved, right? Yeah, it's working pretty good. Warm start. Sat for 12 years.
Exactly the same as my car.
Sounds exactly the same as if we never shut it off. And this was the gas that was in the original system.
Oh, look, he's got a headlight. What is this?
Get in there, dog. This is a safe place to be.
It's just like your car. What happened to it?
I mean, this thing starts better than cars that I've like built last week.
It starts better than that car.
Well, that car, yeah. Which one? The red one?
Mine, yeah.
Uh-oh, what's wrong with this thing?
Push the brake down all the way. And then you gotta push that down itself.
Well, I know how it's supposed to work. It just doesn't seem to be.
Well, you have to actually push the whole thing down.
Oh. Oh, yeah. We're good.
No, so it's definitely
See if we can't smack that Volvo.
Hold on, Tess.
spraying gas like a motherfucker.
We'll shut her down in a minute. Let's see if reverse works.
If reverse.
No way.
This transmission's fucking perfect. Coolant gauge works.
No way.
Oh god, this was worth the money just for this. Well, somebody's got to trade a brake, and you deserve a chance.
I'll get out. Come on, Mitsu.
How much gas are we losing?
Yes.
So much, it's dumping gas. Check that out.
We currently got a sprinkler system going in the back, but
Yeah, the freaking return line.
So other than that, we're good.
You just keep popping out?
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out
I'm
for that.
just gonna stay here with
You can see
the
where
switch.
you E-brake works.
I told
Yep.
you.
E-brake works.
Here, Tess, take a. Oh no, that's holding it down. Let me see this pair.
Oh yay! I'm the sacrifice.
Yeah, don't let that switch go down in there.
Cool. Okay.
Because that switch is hot, but
So if I flip the switch, it kills the car.
yes, it will kill gas.
And the gas flow. Or holler at me, turn the key off and kill it too.
Okay, just pinch it and push down on it like that. Yep.
There you go.
Get in there, Braden.
I'm getting in.
Yeah. She's smoking, but
Did you see the active arrow?
no.
The hood scoop.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Lots more arrow.
It's running rich, but all no gas, so.
I think it's like
I'll come out and say you probably could not let a SOHC sit like that and run this good. What's wrong?
Yeah.
leaking again.
Okay, where are we going to put
Yeah.
this thing? We'll put her someplace real nice. I'm going to put her by the Volvo.
By the Volvo. Okay. Yeah, that's the exhaust. Don't worry about it.
Yay!
That's why we should leave the keys in it.
Well, we could just flip this here little switch like that, and now they don't have a gas tank.
That's a
true.
good idea.
Wouldn't start without. Well, it might start without that for a little bit.
What's the secret to taking the key out? I thought you just pushed in.
Is it in park?
No.
I don't know.
No.
There's in park, I guess. Well, I hope you had a little fun. We sure did.
Hold on.
There is a purpose to this.
There you go.
I said, I hope you had a little fun watching that. We sure did. There is a purpose to this. We are going to get it to test our transmissions. And as you can see, this engine runs great. We're going to do a little bit of work on the other side so we can get transmissions in a few minutes. So some of this apron here is going away. Anything we don't need to support the wheel so that we can really get transmissions in quick. But that's just a fine looking unit. This has been Chris and the team. We got Eli, we got Tess, and we got Braden over there. They put a lot of work into parting this car out. And so it's pretty cool to see it run. Looks like we need to grab our little rubber blocks. And we'll be right back at something a little more important than this. Thanks.